All right, we're back, and this is Born a Musician. I'm Captain Hook, John Seda, Orlando Martinez.
Hey.
We're all hanging out here, and
Yeah,
we're talking about some of the things we've done.
We've been laughing behind the scenes, because, all jokes aside, what we're trying to do is very positive, but we're musicians too, so it kicked in tonight. And just like, so we make, we laugh and tell jokes and some old war stories,
Yeah.
but we can't divulge that information right now.
We might one day, but
One day.
Late night, Born a Musician Radio.
But one of the old timers and one of the guys that I just loved doing the interview with him was Charles King C. Glenn.
Well, that was awesome.
Was that something? I mean, I just love it. And shout out to him. I hope you're listening tonight, and I hope you're okay out there in Rancho Cucamonga, California, where the fires are going on. And Jesus, Charles, we hope, and King, we hope you're great out there tonight. And one of the songs that we featured from him, it's coming up on his new album, I believe. It's called Cruisin'. What do you say we hear that, John?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I got to tell you, I got to tell you a little personal story. After we got done with that interview the other night, I went up and had a couple drinks up at the back bar up there in St. Petersburg, and I came home and picked up my bass guitar and detuned that sucker. I detuned the top string, and I sat there. I played this song about 6 times in a row, and I just sat there and went boom, 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 boom. And I was just sitting there laying back, and I was afraid my wife was going to come in there and find me in my laid back easy chair laying there with my bass going in the headphones the next morning. I'm telling you, this song gets you cooking. This is
it's
cool.
funky. And I'm very proud to have met him, and we've been friends for 25 years now or more. Let's see, 88 is when I met him.
Wow,
And
25 years, 26 years.
Yeah, so it's been a long time, and it's just the fact that now I'm doing this thing that this man in front of me, Steve, introduced me to do is like, you're okay, you're gonna do a radio show. And and now all of a sudden, one of my best friends, come up and be on it. That's an honor.
Yeah, it was great, and it was fun. I look forward to have him back on again when his albums are released. I guess in July, he said he'd come back on with us.
Sure.
Wow, that was really cool. And then some of the other things that we've been doing is taking people's songs that they'll email to us, and you can email yours too in an MP3 or a WAV format to wdbfradio@gmail.com. That's wdbfradio@gmail.com, and send it. What was that? So anyway, and send them to us. And this is a song that I got from Arctus. And it was from a Brazilian band, and some of these guys are like big time symphonic musicians. Wow. So let's hear that real quick, John. Cool. This is a little different. And you talk about some hard music.
I
there.
like that.
I
That's
do
cool.
too. It's very catchy. And I hope to get them on the air with us sometime. There's a little bit of a language barrier, but this is what we've been doing for the last 8 weeks, and we've had all kinds of different musicians. I mean,
Yes, we have.
we had Curtis Allen, we had
Gina Lamont.
Gina Lamont, of course, Elena Sahara, tonight Magnolia,
Gio, Trish.
Gio. Oh, yeah, Gio,
Marco
Trish.
Dorado.
Well, Trish is with us generally every week.
Yeah, she got adopted though.
She did?
Well, remember the first thing we got into it and we said, wow, this is a pretty cool idea, to have her on, and that's how it happened.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't just, it wasn't like we don't plan things here.
Right.
No.
It just
Improv.
fits, and Trish wanted to do it. So when we can get her here, and when we're here, this is kind of impromptu tonight because we put this together because we can get these interviews sometimes when we can't be live. So
Right.
we have to do it when we can do it. So
And and that's something to be said about that.
Yeah.
All right.
The interview is important, right? I mean, a 15-year-old girl tonight, right?
Right.
I mean, that's really important.
right. I'm trying to figure out how much time we got left up here
I don't know,
because
but we're getting close to the moment that we're getting ready to say goodbye.
yeah.
Happy trails to you.
And John can sing too.
Until
Anybody,
we meet
you need
again.
to see John play in person.
Yeah.
That's just incredible.
How about one night? I set up my guitar and I'll just play over the air. Would
Yeah,
you like
absolutely.
That'd be kind of cool, right?
Just wail ass.
yeah. I'll be like,
Mm-hmm.
Steve. Steve gave me this name, and I'm gonna, because I love him so much, right? I let him do this to me. He calls me the angry rocker.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I wrote that song, and we
intro.
wrote the intro, for the song, and it was we were dealing with the negotiations of a certain thing, and then
Right.
so I told Steve, watch this, I'm gonna write the intro, right?
Yeah, I'll do it. Let me do this right now. I'll go. And you were so mad, you went in the studio and whipped that sucker out.
Oh, it did. And then he calls me up. I love the song. This is awesome. And he goes and he is playing it over and over and over again. And then it was more. That was it.
Yeah, I have no idea what time our cutoff time is now.
But anyway, for all those who've been listening and following us, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Steve, I know, appreciates it.
Oh yeah.
I definitely appreciate
Yeah,
it.
all of us at WDBF Radio appreciates it and appreciates all the help that we get around here. It's incredible.
Special shout out to Margaret Nicoletti.
Yep,
got her
Margaret
name.
Nicoletti and all the crew at WDB, all the shows. Well, make sure you stay tuned, and if it's Monday night, you can catch us here at Born a Musician.
But we're taking a break. We're
Yeah.
taking a break for a month, right?
Yeah, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in the first week of June, and that'll be our first live show back. But we're going to replay some of our shows that we've run and let you hear some of the music that we've done in the past 8 weeks. So everybody enjoy and have a great Memorial Weekend, and we'll see you back in the first week in June.
Oh, yeah.
So you've been listening to Born a Musician on WDBFradio.com.
Radio at its best.